Hola is.
Alright, welcome to the top 5 language games ChatGPT can offer.
Welcome to the first game. Here is the first game.
Choose your own adventure. You're thrown into a high-stakes scenario. Maybe you're trapped in a flooding basement, locked out of a mountain cabin, or stuck in an elevator that's slowly losing power. You get 3 items to choose from, but here's the twist. They're all in the language you're learning. If you don't know the vocab, good luck. If you do know it, you still have to think fast and choose the one that actually makes sense. Then, you explain your move, and ChatGPT tells you if you survive. So in my playthrough, I was stuck in a flooded basement with bursted pipes, and there was a padlock on the door. I had the choice of 3 items: una llave inglesa, una linterna impermeable, and un trozo de cuerda. I figured it had to be the pipes causing the problem, so I grabbed the wrench, and I said I was going to fix the plumbing. ChatGPT let me try, but it turns out that wasn't the issue. The water kept rising, the exit was still locked, so obviously I just assumed the game was broken and ChatGPT failed my instructions. But to my surprise, the real solution was just to use the wrench and destroy the padlock. And that's what I love about this game. It's not just vocab, it's logic. It's a puzzle, and your understanding of each word directly affects whether you fail or succeed. And the best part is, it doesn't even feel like studying. You're not sitting there drilling flashcards, you're trying to survive a scenario using only the language you know. And honestly, that's way more motivating.
Number 2.
Pictionary! Pictionary is quite a fun game to play on ChatGPT. The only downside is how long the images take to load. This video is on 300% speed of what it normally would be, so you really only get out what you put into this game. So you could just say, there's a man standing next to a bike, or you could add a little more. Say it's a sunny day, there are clouds, he's smiling. It's really what you put into it. And as always, we have our fabulous grammar checker, where you can get instant feedback on everything you did wrong. 3 out of 5. Number 3. I would give this game a 5 out of 5. It's absolutely fantastic for learning vocab, and great for practicing your sentence structure with these questions. It's quite versatile and frankly, quite fun. Número 4. Now here we have the forbidden word challenge. The idea is simple. You have to speak in your target language without using a super common word. And for this challenge it was quiero, meaning I want. This challenge simulates a real-life conversation, which means there's the realism of not remembering a certain word. And that is the essence of language learning, finding a way to communicate without necessarily knowing every word. This game forces you to expand your vocabulary because you're not always relying on the same go-to phrase. So in this scenario on screen, I couldn't say the word tengo, which means I have. But instead I used the word I, which means there are. I've also prompted it to where ChatGPT basically begs you to use this forbidden word. But in this game, it's your job to find the workaround. I give this game a 5 out of 5! Talk your way out. Alright, so here's how the game works. You're dropped into a random, awkward scenario. Think you're at a job interview, but you show up barefoot. You're at a wedding, but you forgot to turn your ringer off. Your job is to talk your way out of it, but you're judged on these criteria: creativity, charisma, plausibility, humor, and confidence. If your excuse is good enough, you win. If it's weak or awkward, you fail, and ChatGPT will tell you exactly why. So I was tasked with the wedding scenario. So I'm at a co-worker's elegant wedding, but my phone ringer goes off and starts playing Gasolina by Daddy Yankee. So everybody starts staring at me, and I say, it wasn't me. Not convincing, not charming, and definitely not clever. But here's a scenario where I do succeed. A golden retriever runs up to me. I call the number on its collar, no answer, so I'm like, okay, I'll take it home. Then I get a knock at my door, with a woman yelling at me. I didn't really like her tone that much, so I thought I'd deal with it in the most reasonable way possible. So obviously I use my secret button that activates my trapdoor in front of my door, and then she falls in, and then the problem's done with. This game allows for limitless creativity, therefore infinite replayability. I give this game 4 billion out of 5. If you want to play any of these games for yourself, just copy the prompt in the description, insert your target language, and you're good to go. Subscribe and I'll wire transfer you $4 billion, and comment what you want to see next.